And I say to you, if you as a consumer continue to spend your money, continue to buy these games, even if it is the only player in town, why do they need to improve?
Give me some moves, agility!
Geeks and nonsensical gamers. Geeks and nonsensical gamers, yo. What's happening, people? Pass it on by boy. Oh, time to get comfortable. Guys, this is a bit of a random one. We still gotta talk about it. Basically, the purpose of this is to look at gaming articles from around the world and discuss, basically just to see if we can cover all bases, views from different people, and not just your own. So guys, without further ado, welcome to today's article, which is Madden 23 dev promises most polished version in a long time after years of buggy releases. Now, believe it or not, your boy actually used to own a few Madden games back in the day. If you ask me which team I support, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just that black and yellow. I mean, when I was young, I saw that and I was like, that's the best looking kid. So I'm gonna go with that team. But over the years, I've owned a fair few Madden games. Looking, I had Madden 15, I had Madden 25, Madden 19, I believe I owned that, Madden 08. I mean, you could say that's a fair amount. It's probably not, but I've played my few shares of Madden games. And if any of you really want to know about the Madden game, NFL Street. Basically, EA have come out and said that this is going to be the most polished version in a long time. Now, as soon as you hear that, automatically, you know what EA are doing. It's about that time of year again when they need to start announcing Madden 23 and put out all the marketing material for you to just lap it up and spend your dollars. And this news in itself has not got anybody's ears to perk up because we've heard it all before. But the article goes on to say Madden NFL has been undeniably stuck in a rut this generation. Since the release of the Xbox Series XS, PS5, EA's long-running NFL sim has consistently hovered around 65 on Metacritic. The complaints have been the same: unpolished, drab presentation, and modes that have failed to keep pace with the competition. Modes that have failed to keep pace with the competition? What competition? EA has a monopoly on the Madden NFL market. I believe, or not even just believe, I have seen so many videos on YouTube talking about, I believe it was NFL 2K, was talking about how it's one of the best Madden games ever made. At some point, I would actually like to play it, find a way to get my hands on that, just to see if it still manages to be a game of today's standards. And if that's the case, then it's even worse than we thought. So as many fans trace Madden's decline back to Madden 13, which formed the basic template for the current version of the series. EA has protested in previous years that it's just a vocal minority, and that the series is actually doing quite well with the average player who isn't extremely online. Vocal minority. And the funny thing is, a lot of fans actually want to see the Madden franchise do well. The reason for this is when you're the only player in town, they want the best from you, and to do that, they've given recommendation after recommendation as to how to improve the game. But do EA ever listen? Hell no. One of the biggest gripes with a lot of these games, and it can be said for other franchises too, that the yearly annual releases of these games is what is actually holding them back. New game, new coat of paint, $100, there you go, don't worry about the bugs. But then I go and flip that and I say to you, if you as a consumer continue to spend your money, continue to buy these games, even if it is the only player in town, why do they need to improve? Why should they need to improve? Because if sales are not slow, then what's the problem? The developers are happy, the investors are happy, the fans may not be happy. Yeah, well, it was never really about you. As I read this article from IGN, even now, it seems as though this article is siding with Madden. As a journalist, you would just be honest and say, fix up, make it better, but that doesn't seem to be the case. The wording of this article is we're gonna go at you, but not enough. But enough to be like, hey, we're saying something, the game needs fixing. Such a long article where it's basically saying a whole lot of nothing. Our players have told us very strongly, their words, not ours. Madden has gotten a little bit too animation based, meaning that they feel like they lose control at critical moments and are watching quick time events, for a lack of a better word. They literally say this every year, every single year. Then it will get a 6 out of 10 like it does every year, while all the players complain like they do every year, but it will still be one best selling games of the year anyway, like it is every year. And that, which is the top comment, is ultimately Madden in a nutshell. Many people go to trusted reviews such as IGN to get ultimately their reviews of the game to see how well it plays. And remember, IGNs, your GameSpots, they rule the roost, right? So the average gamer goes to them. Once it gets your 6s or your 7s out of 10s, without playing the game your actual self, people will spend their money and then realize that they got bumped. By then it's already too late and EA have made their money. So what is the consumer supposed to do? Ultimately, you're supposed to wait. You're supposed to wait to find various sources, especially in today's day and age now, where there are so many different avenues you can go to find reviews, let alone Metacritic for one. But don't let it be the be all and end all. And then make a decision. Yes, Madden is the only game in town. I get it. But if they continue to take shortcuts and you continue to purchase, then this is just going to continue to go on and on. If the NFL actually gave a damn about how good their game was, they would have taken away the rights from EA a long time ago. This year's Madden is going to get 7 out of 10. For somebody who has not played it in years. For somebody who has no interest in playing. But somebody who does want to see this specific franchise change its ways. I mean, we can always hope. If you're liking the videos, please don't forget to smash that like button. Get a sub if you can, guys. And until we find the next one, peace.